Oh, the minimum spend for this coupon is $45. What are we at, 13? What? Can we take a moment to appreciate my shirt? Tracking with Cynthia. Merch is officially live. I mean, only for me though. I just want to say thank you to Ramzan for sponsoring this video. However, all opinions are my own, and I love this food and I've been eating it all the time. And I've always tried to make sure that whenever I lose weight, that I do it in a way that I can do for the rest of my life. And the fact that there's no food groups that I think is bad for you. I just think that there's foods that you can have in excess, and that could be even just avocado. Having too much of that is high fat technically, right? So at least tracking your food, you know what you're eating. So this is me as soon as I walk in. You see their catering and takeout and cashier over here on the left hand side. You will order over there. You can just ring the bell if you don't see anybody. And then you have their ice cream dessert section, and then the store starts. To my right is where all the samosas are kept, and then you have some more stuff over here like tea, and then over here are all of their cold drinks. This is where I get my deliciously delicious condensated Coke. These are the best. Literally, I could eat anything everywhere. So good. It's like kulfi. They have fresh guava. This is just right at the front as soon as you walk in. This the star of the show. Such a star that I'm gonna literally take one home. And it even has the calorie breakdown on the back. I have some of their chicken fry. And again, I'm not saying that this is the healthiest food and that if you eat this all the time, you're gonna lose fat. No, but I am saying that you can track it so you have a general idea of what you're eating and you know what the effects of each item is. I personally think it's better to track your food than to not track at all. This is also food that BJ and I both like, and I would say we'd be able to eat this at least twice over. And I do have the receipt so I can tell you guys how much it actually was. So to start, I have some naan. I also got some fish pakora. I have chicken karahi over here. I have the little yogurt, which is like Rita, I think. I have Coke. Of course I have Coke. And then I have chicken biryani over here. Look how full that is. They literally fill it to the top, and they even saran wrap it just because they don't want it to spill all over. And then for dessert, fruit and nut. So I'm basically gonna show you guys how I track everything. So I do have a scale that I got from Amazon, AccuWeight scale. And again, even if, like, I know a lot of people are like, yeah, but it's store-bought and you don't know how much oil they're putting in and this and that. And I understand that, but that's why when I like look in MyFitnessPal, I pick the item that's more on the higher end of the range, even if I think that's overshooting the calories, because it's obviously better to overshoot. And then I also try my best to use the same entry going forward. I have one that I've already used multiple times in the past for chicken karahi, same thing with jerk chicken, etc. These are their kebabs, $2 a piece. Fish pakora, so good. I'm gonna have some today, which is by the pound. Then you have some chicken breast fillets. It's not spicy, kid friendly basically. Then you have shami kebab. It's almost like a burger. Just add it with some butter. You have some more variations of chicken. That's chicken tikka, tandoori chicken. Oh my god, my mouth is watering. I'm intermittent fasting, so I haven't even ate yet. Then we have also another one of BJ's favorites, chicken biryani. I'm gonna have some of that today as well. Then we have lamb pilau, in case you don't want the biryani. Then we have some lahori fish. If I'm butchering some of these names, it's because I don't know how to say it. These are the different variations of samosas and patties they have. There's vegetables, there's chicken, and there's beef. So I start with the scale. I tear it and put my plate on top. So I'm gonna start with some chicken biryani. I'll show you how I even do my plate. A little bit of chicken biryani. Right now that's mainly rice with little bits of shreds of chicken, but I am gonna take one bigger piece of chicken and put it down here. So that's 108 grams of, whoops, 122 grams of chicken biryani that I'm gonna remember to track. Now, since I have it on camera and I'm gonna just look back at the camera, I'm gonna press tear and I'm going to add some chicken karahi to my plate and some on top. So the chicken karahi, I'm gonna do it in units of grams, and I'll flip over to ounces just so I have both in case I don't have the right unit of measurement. I don't have to switch around. I can just like literally remember it from this recording. So I'm gonna put some on top and some on the side so that I can have naan with it. Personally, I love naan with chicken karahi. So this is 77 grams. I'm gonna get some of the sauce because that's what I like to dip my naan in. A little bit more. Oh, I'm so excited. And I think that's part of the reason. So it's 104 grams in terms of unit of measure. And then for ounces, it's 3.7 ounces of chicken karahi. And then this is considered one naan, but they cut it in half for you. So I usually eat 1/2 of a naan. I have that amount of biryani, 122 grams of biryani, and then 3.7 ounces or 104 grams of chicken karahi. And then I will put like a tablespoon of this on my chicken biryani. Let's just do that right now. I can even do milliliters. So 15 milliliters is 1 tablespoon. So I'll tell you how much it ends up being. Since this is such a rich food, I only need a little bit of it. Like I basically took an appetizer plate. So that's 11 milliliters of that. So less than 1 tablespoon. And then fish pakora, I'm gonna take 1 piece for fish pakora and put it on the side. So far, I'm having a little bit of biryani with yogurt on top. I'm having a little bit of chicken karahi with half a naan, and I'm having 1 fish pakora. And then I'm also gonna have a Coke, duh, it's my favorite. Like you're having all of this, why not have Coke? Now I'm gonna take a picture for the gram, because you know, we have to do a behind the scenes. And a thumbnail. Dun, 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 dun. So I just did the behind the scenes. So that's the thing. It's like I was supposed to break my fast around 1:30, but it's not 2:45. Although I'm eating something higher in fat, after I do some editing, I'm going to probably have a protein smoothie, and then I'm gonna go to the gym, and I'll probably have a salad for dinner. So it's not that I always eat this for every single meal. I'm gonna eat for 1 meal, and then so on and so forth. So pause 1 second. I'm gonna make VJ a plate. Actually so excited, you don't understand. This is like dreams, okay? Like to have the food that I already eat as my sponsor, I'm about that. That's like literally one of my goals. And then like because I'm a shopaholic, if I get products sent to me that I actually use, that would be awesome. So VJ loves rice. To me, like I eat rice all the time, so it's not that serious to get it out. Whereas naan to me is like delicious. So I basically try to like make a little bed of rice, and then I'm gonna take some more chicken karahi, put it directly on the middle. I will give him half naan. I still have so much left. My mom can eat it, or he can eat it again, etc. And I have that. I'll give him some Rita. And then I'll give him 1 fish pakora. So that, yeah, I don't want to really drop it, but that's VJ's food. The purpose of the shirt is mainly because of the fact that if I ever film in public, I don't want to get scared. And then my real shirt that I would use for vlogging has it on the back. So like if I was ever vlogging, I'm not going to be scared. They'll be like, oh, she's a YouTuber. Okay, right? Oh my goodness. Oh, so hungry. So yeah. How are you supposed to talk and eat at the same time? You have to do one or the other. I'm starving. Can I like eat, time lapse you guys, and then come back? I'm joking. I'm joking. But yo, truly. So, I do everything in life fast. I talk fast. I eat fast. I don't know. It's not good. I need to learn to be patient, but it's so hard. Even eating fast. I just want to stuff it down. I have to remind myself that no one's going to take this food away, Cynthia. You're good. You can take your time. Pretty sure my ex used to say that to me as a joke. You know how I feel about that? I'm just joking. So yeah, that's why I think intermittent fasting will work for someone like me who still likes to eat out a lot. Even though I say I shouldn't, I still do, unfortunately. It also works for someone like me who likes higher fat items. Like I like Coke, I like Coronas. I basically have a shorter amount of time to be able to eat shitty amount of foods, right? It's not that I'm reducing the amount of calories in terms of my macros. Like I'm still trying to hit those numbers. It's just in a shorter time period. So if I'm only eating from 2:30 until 8 o'clock, I have less time to mess around. I kind of have to stick to those numbers. Like how many beers can I really drink? Oh my God. You know when you drink Coke and your eyes just get that like feeling? OMG. This is super weird. I know some girls don't like to eat in front of the camera. Like I've seen some of the people I follow say that. I mean, I don't like to eat in front of the camera because I want to eat. Such a fatty. For catering before, when we've done parties, my mom will usually cook for parties because like she makes really, really good food. So one of the ways that we cheat is we'll get a tray of fish pakora from Ramzan and then pick it up. Or if you have a big enough order, they'll cater and deliver to you. And we have all of their sauces, which they have a lot. There's sriracha sauce. There's some more lime pickle. Chili sauces. Beans. Specialty sauces. This is all of their beans, their dry beans. They have a lot of biscuits as well. Their cookie selection literally goes on for days. It wraps around. They even have the rust crackers, you know, those camel fobby snacks. This is their snack bowl. There's marshmallows, more cookies, Pakistani snacks, kind of like mixture what we have in the Sri Lankan food. They also have beauty products. These are like soaps, hair dye, more soaps and scents. These are all of their spices. That's just one section. Over here they have more. All of the types that you would like are available to you. I've tried the tandoori masala. I'll show you. I've tried this one, tandoori masala, and they have macros on the back, so you could track this type of marinade. It tells you, and there's a barcode. This is their produce section. They have tomatoes galore. They have ginger, garlic, red onions, yellow onions that are loose. They also have yellow potatoes, red potatoes that are loose. They have chilies, parsley, peppers, onions, and they get it fresh from the farmer's market every couple of days, if not every day. 2 different types of eggplant, big one and small one. Fresh Kerala, fresh okra, limes, who doesn't need limes, oranges for days, apples. They got literally everything you need. My mom even gets curry leaves from here. Then we have their meat section. So this is their chicken, different variations. It's already packaged for you, so it's easy. They're making it fresh every day, and this is beef shawarma.
This is chicken shawarma.
And then over here is their fresh chicken shawarma. So it's fresh, made daily. Then they have some frozen dinners. So they have patties, turkey burgers, spicy beef burgers, beef kebab. They have fish at the bottom. They also have spring rolls, chicken burgers, different types of rolls, and samosas that are pre-made. All you would have to do is cook them. Then they have some more variations of frozen dinners. Samosas, patties, things that you can cook yourself. Shawarmas. They have so many different flavors. That's why I'm still going. Different brands, different flavors, and you can find all of this online. This is the last one. And again, different variations of things that can just help make your dinner planning. This is the wall of rice. So many different variations. You just have to choose what you would like. These are the different types of flours that they have. Atama, which is like a wheat flour, different sizes of it, and so on and so forth. They even have Nando's peri peri sauce, which, by the way, you can track it. As long as there's a barcode, honestly, it makes tracking very, very easy. They even have bread, hamburger buns. They even have chips. So like imagine, whenever I say I'm having a cheat day, I could just come over and I buy some takeout, grab some snacks, and call it a day. I literally love Coke and I love Corona. How come I like all the bad stuff or high in sugar? It's probably because I'm addicted. Don't answer that question. Next thing you know, people are gonna be like, it's because we eat bad food. I know, okay? But it's delicious. And my soul is just happy. Like, could you imagine if for the rest of your life you can't eat anything you like? Like, I've thought about it, right? Am I never gonna eat Tamil food? Hell no. That's so sad. So I'm stuffed and I still want to have room for dessert. So I'm gonna shop there. I have a small piece of this left. I have some chicken left. There's still one full naan left. I'll show you what's left after I wash my hands. Oh my gosh, so good. I just said I was done eating and now I'm still eating. But technically all of this portion that's on my plate and this is tracked. So if I get hungry later, I'm not gonna track it again. I'm just gonna eat whatever I have left. So VJ came and he got refills. I didn't show you guys that. He obviously doesn't want to be on camera. I ate to my full extent and have leftovers still. I'll show you what's left. So there's still some chicken karahi. There's still some biryani left. My mom would still be able to eat that. Like, look, still a pretty decent amount left. Haven't touched the chocolate yet, but we'll get to that. Still have one full naan because they give you basically, if you order, they cut each one in two. So then if I order two, I have four. I still have one fish pakora left. And even on my plate, I still have some food left that I didn't track, some Coke left. So now let's get to the delicious part. Oh my gosh, this chocolate, I can't find it anywhere else. So it's 110 grams for the full bar. And then basically you can have 27.5 grams, which is like 2 strips, or you can have 100 grams, or you can have the full bar. I've had opportunities before where I've had the full bar basically. But I tracked it, and if I looked back and was like, Cynthia, why aren't you losing weight? And when I saw that every day I ate one of these, I'd be like, oh, that's why. Alright, so now I'm going to take you through the Al Ramzan website and how to do the online grocery order in case you don't have the time to go to the store. So I'm searching Al Ramzan on Google, which, look at that, sick reviews, yo. That shit ain't even made up. So you click on Al Ramzan Grocers. I will tell you the truth, I did go on the website before, but I have not created a profile. I haven't done any of that, so this is going to be just as new for you as it is for me. So, if I remember correctly, you have to create a new account because this is a relatively new service that they just added. But look at this website. It's so sick. It has all of the ingredients and it's so easy to add. So let's just for fun, I'm going to start adding stuff. Although I originally said that I was going to start by creating the account. But like I'm getting ADD distracted and it looks so sick. This is just still the first page and it's going through all the different items that they have. Remember when I was going through the fridge and I saw all of these items? You can literally make it so easy. And this is again the first page, so it's high level. But if I really wanted to, actually, sorry, let's go down and it tells you like a brief summary. So Al Ramzan Grocers has been proudly serving the Mississauga and Greater Toronto area for over 10 years. If you guys are OG Al Ramzan grocery shoppers, then you know that they used to have another location and then have been here for the last couple of years in this specific spot. So these are the different items that they offer, plus much, much more. This is just a very high level general summary of what's available. If you want to know exactly what's available, I would go to the shop menu. I'm so impressed by this website. I really like it. It's very like modern, easy to use. These are the types of things I look for. So on the left hand side, you have what the different items are. So let's just let's start with some produce. Produce is pretty easy, pretty fair. I think everyone uses it. We're gonna go do some vegetables. And I'm just gonna grab a few things. Bananas is normally 56 cents a pound that I pay at Food Basics, so that's super cheap. And then I added it to the cart by clicking the little shopping cart button. That's just a quick way, but I'll show you the slower way. If I click this again, now it's gonna say product successfully added to your cart. If I want to view the cart and I was done and I wanted to be like, hey, by the way, what did I add? I would click this, or I would just press checkout, or I would continue shopping, or what I did last time is just X out and I'm adding to my list and I'll continue to go on. Eggplant, for example, my mom uses that. Lettuce, my mom uses. It's awesome because if you forgot something at the main grocery store even, and like this store's open till 9 o'clock, so you have a decent amount of time to go get the food that you're forgetting to get. And it's much easier to go here than it is to go to like all the way to Walmart or No Frills or Food Basics just to get one thing you're missing. We all know I love lime. So now I'm going to go to, just a quick example purposes, I'm going to go to the meat section. And I personally like chicken, but we also like goat out here. So we're going to just check out the goat. Greatest of all time. I know we usually get goat shoulder or goat leg. Let's go with goat leg. Cut specification and fat are required fields. So I think it's giving me a message. Goat leg, $13.99. And you see how I knew that something was happening? This was clicking like, hey Cynthia, look at this. So goat leg, cut specification. I want it cut into cubes because it makes my mom's life easier. Choose fat option. We love a little bit of fat out here. And then here for fun, I'd be like, thank you for your assistance. You actually don't need to write that, but say you want it to be like, I want it diced into 1-inch cubes or this or that, you can add that to it. And now we're just going to view the cart and see what's good. Oh, this is delicious. I didn't even go over the catering part, but that's not really the purpose of the website. The purpose is to see what's available online. And you can get free same-day delivery if you order before 3 o'clock. And then they try to deliver between 6 to 8. That's their delivery window. And they'll keep you posted as they go along. And there's frequently asked questions, shipping and handling. And all of these questions that you have is answered. And if you still didn't know, you can always send a quick email to info@alramzan.ca or give them a phone call. Be like, hey, I'm trying to place an order. I need it for sure for today. And then they'll help you decide what you need to do. So these are the items I ordered. I ordered banana, coriander. Not sure why the picture's not loading for me, but my internet is kind of not my best friend at the moment. And now it says my cart total is $16.27. So now we're going to apply the coupon. Tracking with Cynthia. And it says that the minimum order I need to spend to use the coupon code that I have, which is Tracking with Cynthia, you have to spend minimum $45. So I'm at $44.25. So let's just make this 3 for fun. This is all for example's sake. I definitely could spend $45 if I wanted to. It's just for example's sake. So we're at $46.25. Let's use the code Tracking with Cynthia that I already have down. Apply coupon. And coupon code applied successfully. So we have $4.62. So that's a 10% coupon that you get if you use code Tracking with Cynthia online. So using the code Tracking with Cynthia, you're able to get 10% off. You do have to use a minimum purchase order of $45, but you save $4. That's a deal, and it's my first sponsorship. Help a girl out, fam. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. Next up, I'm going to show you guys how I quickly track it, but you would proceed to checkout. Create your own profile, fill out the questions that they're asking you. I would do it with you guys, but then I realized that I don't want to have all of my personal information online. But you would have all of this, and it says banana, coriander, lime ×3, goat leg. I want it to cut into cubes, fat on. We're going to use the coupon code Tracking with Cynthia. You get 10% off. What? This is great. Anyways, thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next clip. So I've had this before, so I know that 2 bars is 27.5. If you do the math. Let me do a close up. It basically has raisins sticking out. Just grilled. Wow. Food is really the way to my heart. I sometimes try to play a game where I let it melt in my mouth, but it usually never works. That's what it looks like. You can even see like raisins, the nuts, these nuts. So I'm gonna have the 27.5, like those 2 bar pieces. That's it. And I don't feel guilty about it.
I'll be honest, the first 2 episodes were kind of like, it took a while to get started, but after you get into the mix of things, then you're like, okay, I just get excited. Bro, I literally didn't watch.
Okay, the last one. Let's just see if I can let it melt to my mouth. I guarantee I won't be able to. I already bit it.
I was waiting for your call.
Alright, so one final thing I want to show you before I sign off for the day is how I track my food. So I'm on MyFitnessPal, the main page on the desktop version, and we're going to just quickly go to Monday, which is when I was eating this deliciously delicious food. And you'll see here, I tracked most of it along with some guava candy that I ate, but altogether that food ended up being 787 calories, 116 grams of carbs, 22 grams of fat, and 35 grams of protein. So how I did it is the Coke is very easy to track. I didn't track the chocolate yet, but I'll do that with you guys. I searched chicken karahi on MyFitnessPal, and I've done this multiple times, and I picked the one that has the most accurate description or the more exaggerated description, so long as it does include macros. For example, the carbs on this are low, which is fine because they don't really use that much potatoes in this curry. And then the fats is reasonable. I do agree with that. And the protein is low. I do realize that you're not going to get as much protein from a curry as you would from just eating the chicken by itself and having just protein like that. Then the naan, I just picked the highest naan that I could find. I chose garlic for fun, and then I cut it in half because I only ate a half piece. 165 calories, 30 grams of carbs, seems pretty accurate. 2 grams of fat, kind of low but fine, and then 5 grams of protein. Then we have the chicken biryani. I searched Pakistani chicken biryani, I couldn't find it, so I just went with the Indian chicken biryani, and I put the grams that I ate, which was 122 grams, which ended up being 171 calories, 23 grams of carbs, 6 grams of fat, 9 grams of protein. And then I couldn't find the Rita, I think that's the yogurt, online. So I just did the regular yogurt that I eat at home. 60 calories, 8 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fat, 5 grams of protein. And then I did the fish pakora. I just had one piece. Again, I tried to search for Pakistani fish pakora to have it as accurate as possible, but I couldn't find it. And so I just chose 1 piece equals 1 ounce of fish. Again, could be wrong, but if you're consistently using these same entries every time you eat chicken karahi and you're just adjusting based on the amount that you eat, for example, instead of 3.7 ounces, I ate 6 ounces. Instead of 122 grams of biryani, I ate 50 grams of biryani and ate 1 full garlic naan. That's how I would do it, and you know, it's not bad. And ideally, I would have had a protein smoothie and then a salad for dinner, but that's for a different day. But now let's just quickly find the fruit and nut chocolate bar. I could have scanned it and I didn't scan it, but I've used it before in the past. So there are 2 ways of doing this. You can search your frequent foods or your recent recipes. So if you go on the desktop version, it will literally tell you everything that you've used in the past, and you can go back to multiple days. So I'm gonna go and kind of be lazy and look for, see, Cadbury Dairy Milk Fruit and Nut. That whole container I said is 110 grams. So I'm just gonna add it and I'll adjust the amount after. But say I ate the whole thing, which was that full package, it would have been 544 calories, 60 grams of carbs, 29 grams of fat, 9 grams of protein. I actually only ate 2 little thingies, but let me just show you how I would do it. So if I only ate 1 serving size, and it tells you on the back what 1 serving size is, I think it was 27.5 grams, and there's like 5 of those in the package if I'm not mistaken, or 4. Yep, 27.5. I would click on that, and then I would add it to my lunch. I'm going to save it, and sorry, computer's a little iffy. So now it changed from 544 calories to 136 calories, 15 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fat, 2 grams of protein, and altogether, ending calories for that meal, let's take away the guava candy just for sake of keeping it all the same. I ate for lunch 887 calories, 122 grams of carbs, 29 grams of fat, and 37 grams of protein. Altogether, I don't think that's too bad. I obviously account for the fact that I'm doing intermittent fasting right now, so I don't eat breakfast, but when I come to lunch and after the gym, I'm eating 1 like big meal, and then throughout the evening, I'll eat more. So that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate your guys' support, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Thanks for watching today's video. I just would like to thank Ramzan once again for sponsoring today's video, and thank you guys for subscribing, for helping me, for watching these videos. It's because of you guys that I have the confidence and the ideas to continue to go forward, and I'm really excited. It's just fun to do. It's obviously a little scary, and I was like nervous about doing the sponsorship video, but honestly, you'll get better as you keep going, and so long as you have people near you that are going to have your back, you're going to be good to go. So thank you again for watching. Mwah! See you later. The customer's view, you walk in and you can also see that they have a lunch special. 2 curries, naan or rice is $6, but if you want both of them to be mutton, then it's $10, etc. All of their food from this side.